Hello everybody, this is Hero and welcome to another episode of my playthrough of Virtue's Last Reward. In the previous episode, we chose to go through the green door with Clover and Luna. And now that we're here, this seems like quite an interesting place. I'm already seeing something that catches my eye. So how about we cut to the chase and start this episode? What is this? Isn't there something up there? What is it? I can't see from down here. How do we get closer to it then? Is there perhaps like a staircase that we can use? You know, those kind of things that they got in libraries sometimes. There's something on top of the bookshelf, but it's too high for us to be able to tell what it is. I mean, I can see it from here. It's like a lion plushie. That's why it caught my eye. But oh, so many books. They're everywhere. There's one book that stands out though. Maybe we should go take a look at it? Yeah, the red one? Huh. One of these things is not like the others. You're right, it's a different color. Let's have a look at it. Go up. The stairway B0630. Interesting. I'm gonna take note of that. Let's see. I have my trusty piece of paper and pen with me. The stairway B0630. Go up. It's the red book. Alright, let's see what they have to say about it. A book with a red cover. Its title is Go Up. Hey, there's something written on the back covers of this book. Yeah, looking at it. The back it says the stairway B0630. Alright. Can we open it? Is there anything interesting inside? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. What else is there? Oh yeah, oh, we can put it back. I don't see why I would want to do that, but maybe there is another book that we put back in this place later. Let's keep it for now. Let's actually gather all the interesting books. This book is different too. Maybe we should take it with us. The stairway. Go up A0502. Nice blue hardcover book. I guess the title is The Stairway. And this one too. The back of the book says Go up A0502. Alright, so interesting that now it's the blue one is The Stairway as a title. Now the words on the back are different. It says Go Up, and then the number sequence we have something else. Okay. This one's called The Stairway, right? Yeah, seems like it. It says Go Up on the back. Didn't we find a book called that? We did. Now, I don't know if what the game wants me to do is to swap them. I guess we could try that, but... yeah, it doesn't seem to do anything yet. But I'm sure it will make sense in time. Can we look at this yet? It's too high. Okay. Scrap this one then. Another book that doesn't match. That makes 3. And Lion. To the Sun. A book with an orange cover and C0518. Its title is And Lion. This is the orange book. And Lion. To the Sun. It's not the first time we have heard this sequence of words. We've read the message on the wall that was like something about the ninth lion eating the sun. That was in the opening movie too. What I don't know yet is, well, many things, but these number sequences. On the back it says To the Sun C0518. Lion. Yeah. Alright. Doesn't seem like we can combine them in any meaningful way, so let's not do that for now. Some of the books here are written in Latin. Okay. In Latin. we did have, sorry, we did have two Fui Egoeris on like the tombstone in the garden. So it looks like these books are in Latin. Can you read it? No, I'm sorry. You don't need to apologize for that. What about you, Clover? Of course not. None of us can read them. Yep. Okay. Are all of them in Latin? That's an impressive collection. Okay. Let me, I don't see... Oh, there it is. Is this the last book out? I think so. I double-checked all the shelves. And now this one is titled To the Sun. And let me guess, the back is gonna say a lion. As for the code, the green cover is the sun. Huh. It says something on the back of this book, just like the others. And lion. And lion D0703. Okay, so I've got one of them that's A, B, C, and D. But the second number in the sequence, A has 05, B has 06, but then C also has 05, and this one has 07. As for the last number in the sequence, we have 30 for B0630, A0502, C0518, and D0703. So I don't see a pattern there other than the alphabetical order of the letters. And of course, like the titles on the cover and the back cover being like swapped in matches, like the orange and the green book are related to each other, seem to be, and the red and blue ones. I think there's another book called And Lion, though. I wonder if that means anything. All right. Okay, we have other stuff to look at. So, what is this? This is a balance scale. You can weigh things against each other with it. Oh, we already had a puzzle similar to this in the garden. A red die. Well, this die looks perfectly ordinary. Sure does. Anything else? Nope. Oh, a screwdriver. Classic Xeroescape staple. Hey, a Phillips head screwdriver. Why would you have a screwdriver in a room full of books? Maybe it's useful if you're reading some deconstructionist literature. What? I mean... a Phillips head screwdriver. A weight. Says 50 grams. I guess this is a weight? Yes, I think you usually use weights like this to weigh things, but I suppose you could do other things with it. If you put it in a snowball, you could get a little extra oomph. And also, that's probably a violation of the Geneva Convention. So don't do that. That's not what I meant. I can use it to weigh things. Can we actually, like, deploy it here in some way? A balance scale. I can use it to weigh things. Doesn't seem like it, but can we weigh other things? Oh man, I need to relearn the shortcuts for like the inventory and stuff, because I forgot. But let's see. If I equip book, doesn't seem to do anything. By the way, was that book? Sorry, was the 50 grams like perfectly balanced with the die? Oh, hey, a scale. Yeah. Okay, it doesn't seem to be anything else we can do with it for now. Let me keep looking. We have a desk. Oh, blue die. No. Look at it. Normal blue die. Yep. Okay. And blue ink. Oh, I guess the mystery of the dark blue liquid was easier to solve than I thought. This looks like the sort of ink you'd use with a dip pen, but I don't remember seeing anything like that. Then again, I suppose you could use it for a lot of different things. Yeah. Don't know what, but notebook paper. There's some faint lines on this paper. Oh, must be notebook paper. I don't see any notes on it though. Can we like get a pencil and like shade to see if there was anything that was written on top of it at some point? Or maybe it's just invisible ink. I don't think that's gonna be the case, but a music box. There's no music coming from this music box. I guess it's just the box. Can we like wind it somehow? I don't see a spring. Maybe we should check the movement. The movement? Sorry, movement means the internal pieces that actually make it work, like the cylinder here. Unfortunately, it looks like it's been fixed in place with a Phillips screw. Well, do I have the thing for that? Ah, the cylinder. Hey! This is looking a little bit similar to a puzzle we've already done in 999, doesn't it? Hold on. I took off the screw, but all I got was the cylinder. And maybe the cylinder is what's important. I have an inkling that it is. Alright, now I have a metal cylinder covered in ink. Wonderful. What are you gonna do with it? Well, you see, just need to roll this across the paper. And there we go, pattern transcribed. I found a report. To review it, visit the archive. Okay. Show that to me now. Mystery schematic. Oh, this is from like... Yeah, this is from like another route. I think I looked at this one. I don't know why it's showing up as new. These are not new. This is the one that we just got. This doesn't tell me much right now, but we'll see about it. Maybe there's more thing I need to add to it to make like a pattern or something. I don't know. What's going on here? Oh, more dice. A green die. Nothing up my sleeve. You're not making it sound any less suspicious. Well, it's perfectly ordinary. Yeah, no. Okay. A green die. And now, look at this. We need to get that lock off so we can open the box. As puzzles go, it's pretty straightforward. We just need the right 5-digit number. Sure. But, yeah, this is something related to like the dice, but I don't know what the dice symbolize yet. Do we have to roll them somewhere specifically? And how do we go about that? No luck. Come on, you can do it. Sure, but... Oh, here's our safe. This is the safe, right? Yeah, it's just like the ones I saw in the AV room and the crew quarters. If we enter the right password, it should open up, I think. Don't have that yet, so... You didn't do anything wrong. The door lock, it has a keyhole. Probably the exit, it's locked. Alrighty. Anything about the windows? The light is interesting. Alright, let's stop ignoring the elephant in the room. Or I should say the control panel, I guess. What is this? It looks like some kind of chart. It says management number. What do you think it means? Oh, like a system for the books? Well, pretty much the only thing anyone's gonna manage in this room is books. It's got the letters A, B, C, and D, which we have seen, and the numbers 1 through 8 running through vertically. Maybe it's referring to the bookshelves in front of us. Well, the bookshelf has 8 rows, and so does this chart. There's a narrow bookshelf on either side and wider ones in the middle. I can't remember if the previous line was Sigma or Luna. I'm sorry if I did the wrong voice. Let's actually comprehend what we're reading. Narrow bookshelf on either side and wider ones in the middle. That's right. So A and D are the narrow ones and B and C are the wide ones. So this is telling me essentially the codes for each book are where they're supposed to be placed. I thought it was something like that. Yes, they're shaped just like the diagrams on the chart. Okay. Management chart for the bookshelves. Okay. So, if we look at this den, the 7th row of the second leftmost column of shelves on the management chart. So if we look at it this way, then the blue book was found here on the second like the second slot of the 5th row of this little shelf here, which corresponds to A. That's exactly where we found it. The red book was B630. That also belongs in that place. And this is where we found the green one, and this is where we found the orange one, somewhere here. So seems to me like they have to be placed somewhere else, but where? It's pointing this way. And there's like a board here. Hey, there's a blue slot here. You think we're supposed to put something in it? It's an awfully small hole. What will we be putting in it? Like a coin or a memory stick or something? What about the dice? Can we do something with them? Oh, can we use them on like scale? If you put things on both sides, then you can compare them, but do we actually have anything to weigh? Well, the scale had a die and a weight on it when we found it. We got 3 dice. I think we should be able to figure out what they weigh using this weight. Ah, shit, it's one of these puzzles. Alright. You can place the dice by dragging them to where you want them. Pressing the check button on the scale will compare the weight. When the scale is activated, the check button switches to the reset button. Click the reset button to move to another measurement. Once you're done weighing things, click the back button to leave. Alright, so this tells me that the blue dice is heavier than green. So green and blue. And can we now... This is heavier than 50 grams as well, but how does it compare to the green one? Yeah, I thought so. What about this? These are equal, and that seems to be reasonable because that's how we found the scales. So these are heavier, but the 50 grams the 50 gram weight is the same weight as the red dice. Now, how does the red dice compare to the others? It's lighter. I would expect that. Yeah. But what does this tell me then? This one's still heavier than red. And green is the lightest. No, wait. Shit. No, yes. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so green is heavier than 50 grams. That much is clear. Blue is also heavier than 50 grams. And red is exactly 50 grams. Now the question is, how do I know if the specific measurement by which one dice is heavier to the other? By which I mean, I know that both of them are heavier than 50, but now I can see that blue is also heavier than green. But that doesn't tell me by how much it's heavier, if that makes any sense. So, like, it could be that it's 25 grams heavier or like 10 grams heavier. You know what I mean? Let me take note of this real quick. Probably gonna need to be quiet for a while as I'm thinking through this. We have the green one, which is heavier than 50. Blue is also heavier than 50. But blue is heavier than green. So seems like blue is the heaviest of them all. green seems to be second heaviest. And then red and the 50-gram weight are the exact same. This one's much heavier. Can I actually like place see? Oh, okay. But does this let me calculate like, yeah, like this is an expected result, but does it tell me by how much heavier the blue dice is? I guess I have to do this kind of things. Let me see if I can. Okay. Let's see if I can find a way to balance both scales and then calculate the difference. That seems to be like reasonable. So knowing that both of these are the same, this is the same as just weighing the green one and the blue one on their own. So what if I do this? This is 100 grams. And now these two are balanced. Okay, so now I know that green is 100 grams. Which should mean, or maybe means, this is still heavier. Okay. So green is 100 grams. Red is 50 grams. And blue is still lighter than 150. No, 250 actually, but yeah, okay. So blue is 150 grams. Yeah, and red is 50. Okay, I think I got it. I don't think this scale is gonna unlock a box when we fulfill a certain condition or something. It certainly doesn't look that way. I think all we're supposed to do with it is weigh things. Yeah, but now that tells me that for, oh my god, I'm gonna go around all the way. If we add up blue, which is 150, to green, which is 100, and we also have to multiply by 50. But now the question is, this is probably like taking into account the order of operations, so I think we need to do the multiplication first and then the addition. Let me try that way, and if not, I'll assume that they meant to write some parentheses here. Let's multiply first. So we're multiplying 50 times 100. It's 500. And then adding 150, so that's 650. Is that correct? How do we check? There's no way to check. Fuck. Okay. The green dice is 100 grams. 100 times 50 is... Oh, duh! 100 times 50 is not 500, duh! I'm stupid. Fuck. Shit. What? It's 4, 5. Okay. I thought that the numbers were not lining up properly. My brain is like swimming right now. Look at all my doodles from last time. Oh, I forgot we only have 2 pages. Oh, well. Let's get rid of this for now. So we have... let's actually write it down here. I'm sorry, I thought I had done my math training with 999, but it never introduced multiplication. So I gotta lock in for real. I hope I haven't calculated the weight of these dice wrong, but if I have, then we can go back. Okay, so let's try 100 times 50, which should be 5,000, not 500 as I was saying. It's 5,000. And then we add 150, which should be 5,000. So it's 5150. 5150. There we go. Completed. There we go. Unlocked. Good job. Let's open it. Jesus Christ. Oh, I wonder if this is someone's diary. Sounds like fun. Is that bookmark what I think it is? Nothing on the cover. I wonder what kind of book this is. Let's open it up. Show the bookmark to me. I can't read it. I think this is Latin. Looks that way. Well, it's not a total loss. There's a bookmark at least. Maybe we should take that. I found a bookmark. Visit the archive. Okay. Just gonna... Oh. 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 Well, this looks like a cube. Like if you like cut this out and like you build it up into like a 3D model, this is gonna give you like a cube. Now the question is, what does that represent? As with the 3 dice that we have, how does that... Okay. Am I gonna have to pull up like a pair of scissors and like some paper and like build this in real life? Now let's see. So let's say we start like, let's say that this red one is the base, right? If this is the base, it means that one of the adjacent tiles is blue. This is gonna make my brain hurt. Something like this. I'm gonna have to build this in real life, aren't I? Oh my god. Okay. Actually, let's try tracing. I don't know if this is gonna do anything, but so, you know, kind of folding this way, and then that makes it so the base is green, doesn't it? It's getting a bit confusing, but fold it like this one. Let me no let me take the green. Actually, this is like the main face, right? Blue ends up here, green ends up here, and now green is the back one also red? This kind of puzzles make my brain hurt. And this will be blue and this will be green on top. So does this mean that blue and blue always end up like on opposite sides, and red and red also, and green and green as well? Seems to be the case, unless I am constructing this cube completely wrong. And I don't know what it means in any case, but if green is on top, green is on bottom, then red is on front, and red is on back, and blue is on the side, and blue is on the other side. I think that's what it's the cube that we end up with. But what does it mean? Like, how does it factor like into any of these puzzles here? You know? Because this is all the different sides. Is it something to do with the dice that are pictured here? But we don't have any other codes to figure out, so... Because you could build that cube like any number of ways. Okay, let's start messing with the books. We found to the sun on the place that corresponds according to the code. Yeah, I'm just Another book called Land Lion. It's the sun. Yes. Do I have to swap them? Like, I think I already tried that with the other one, but this kind of tells me that to the suns, you know, the book to the sun, like the green one, should be put in this position. Okay, so hold on. To the sun maybe goes where orange was, and that would mean that green goes where orange was, and then we swap them around as well. Let's try. This is where I originally found blue. Yeah. This is where I originally found red, so let's try putting it here. Where was this? Here. That's where I found orange. And did that do anything? No. It didn't do anything. Okay. Let's put books on the shelf or something. Yeah. Yeah, it does. So what am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Okay, then we have to do drawings. We have the 2 narrow shelves, A and D, and then B and C with lower shelves. Each one's composed of 8 rows. And what this is telling me is 7. Okay, so what this is telling me is that the red book, which was on here, we originally found the red book in coordinate B. This is B, this is shell B. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 30. I'm gonna assume that there's 30 books. Oh, never mind. Hold on, can I scroll? Hold on, what I found. 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Yeah, that's right. There's 30 books, 39 books, and this is 30 slots. So, this is where I found the red book. The red book is titled Go Up. But Go Up should go on 8, 5, 2. Wait, what is it? Yeah, no, 5, 2 first. The 2 first. This is 1, 2. But I thought I put them in the right places already, like, and nothing happened. So, okay, let me leave them that way. Let me look around the room to see if anything else changed. Yeah. Okay. How many shelf? Yeah, I got that. But I don't know. Yeah, I got that. Is there anywhere else I can place the books? Like, is it letting me interact with any other shelves? Because, you know, all sides of this library are the same. Like, you see them like this, and this is A, B, C, and D. But if I go here, this becomes A, B, C, and D over here off screen. So should I do something about that? And is the lion trying to tell me something? Like, what's the correct orientation for the library to be, you know? There are no empty slots on any other shelves that it looks like, so I don't think that's right. Right. Oh, this is a bit of a doozy. Let's see. There is a gap here. There are some gaps here, but they're not letting me interact with them. All of them are saying like the same message. Anything else that we've missed? We've taken everything off the desk. All that's left is the desk itself. I checked it out, but I didn't find anything suspicious. And I'm not seeing anything underneath it either. Oh my god, Clover, don't move! Huh? Is there something wrong? I thought girls only did dispose in magazines. To see it in real life and from behind, no less. Sigma, I'm gonna need you to go into the corner and take care of yourself, man. Because no, that's disgusting as well. Don't do that. What's going on? I'm going back out. Okay, man, that was good. What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Just thinking out loud. Jesus Christ, I'd regret everything. What about the bench? Can we examine the bench? How did she get... Okay, how did she get under it? And Sigma was able... I don't know. You know what? I don't even want to know. There's another clue that we haven't used yet, which is this one. Now, what does this mean? What is it trying to tell me? I don't know. Honestly, it's just like random. Oh, 5, 6, 4, 2, 1, 3. This is like the layout of the dice from the bookmark that we found. Oh. Okay, okay, okay. Let me draw this. Because maybe we don't have to like build a cube from like these shapes. Maybe we have to like, well, maybe we have to see like what kind of dice would result from this. But hold on. Okay. So let me get rid of this. I don't think it's necessary. So this one is red. This one is 5. Red 5. This one was also red. And shit, I forgot. I think this was blue. Yeah. This one was green because I remember they were like alternating. This one was also, yeah, and this makes sense because these are the sides of the dice that are like facing opposite from each other. Like on a dice you have like 5 and 2 are like on complete opposite sides, and then 6 and 1, and this is kind of like the layout of the book, the dice that I kind of figured out like this. I'm gonna draw it again. Yeah. And then we have like red like in the back. So that seems accurate and true to how a real dice looks like. So we have 4 and 3 in green, which would be 7 in total. I mean, all of them ought to add up to 7. That's kind of like how dice works. I wonder what that means. What's the connection between the colors and the numbers here? Maybe for later, because I don't really have anything else to interact with that requires dice. There's only this, but it's already open. And there doesn't seem to be anything else that we can input, even if you use like this as a reference. So who knows? The books. I have to figure out the books. What goes in here? I don't have anything else. Is there anything else I have missed? There's nothing here. Yeah, what would we need to weigh again? We don't need to weigh anything though. Okay. I am a little bit lost, I will confess. There's nothing here that we can do yet. Nothing on the other shelves. I have gotten that Latin message like 70 times already. The 4th row of the second leftmost column of shelves on the management chart. Yeah, but... Because this is just telling me... Okay. Let's grab the books. Let's grab the books. Anything else that connects them? This one says to the sun, and the back says, and lion, D7, 3. I think there's another book called and lion, though. I wonder if that means anything. What that means to me is that this book, which was found where it doesn't belong, is supposed to go where the other book was placed. So, and lion, which is the orange book, is supposed to go in C518. So, like in the 5th row of book AC, like in the 18 placement. It's for and lion. Describing the fact that the title is to the sun. What this tells me is that to the sun. Wait. It's these. Wait, no, I'm serious. Okay, I get this confused by heart. Hold on. Orange book is titled and lion. And lion is supposed to go book C, which is the scale 1 to the right. 7, 3, and lion. Now this one, so like here, the 7th row, the 3rd slot, right? To the sun. Yeah. This is to the sun. Yeah. This is supposed to go on C518. Yes. So here. Hold on. 5, yeah, here. But that's what I did last time, unless I'm missing something. This is go up, and this is telling me that the stairway, which is the blue book, the stairway is supposed to go on B630. B630, so like here, the stairway, the blue book. But this is what I call it on. The red book should go here. Oh! Did I make a mistake then, earlier? I must have. I'm sorry, guys. My brain is so fried already. I can't believe this is my grand return to this series. I think it came from the other side of the wall. No, that wasn't the wall. I think it came from the bookshelf. What's happening? Is it all? Oh, shit. It's making a circus for us. it sunk? I guess it was one of those trick bookshelves where if you put the right thing in the right place, it does stuff. It's like a staircase. Ah, to the sun. To the lion. Let's go get it. Well, if they were nice enough to give us stairs, I guess we should climb them. Yeah. The top is a lot more... Sorry, the top is a lot more narrow than I thought. Should I go? Well, with a big skirt like that, it might get kind of dangerous. Oh, if I just hike it up, I think I should be... No, don't do that around Sigma, lore. And, I think there's somebody down on all fours trying to not look like he's staring up toward the bookshelf. Sigma? What are you doing? I lost, contact. You don't wear any. Yeah, deserved. Ow. You climb. Okay. A doll. Okay, that's the only thing that's up here. So I might as well take it. Huh. Can't really go any further. This is a dead end. Are you done yet? Was there anything up there? Yeah, I'm heading back down now. So, did you find anything? No puzzles or anything like that. Is that stuffed animal? Yeah. Ah, it's got we've seen this before. It's like the red sun. Like that's a funny looking dog. It's not a dog. Dog. I'm pretty sure that's a lion. This is a lion? It doesn't really look like one. Nah, it's a lion. Oh, hold on. There's a zipper on its back. Let's see what's inside. Ah, memory card. Here you go. That was inside of the lion. Awesome. So now, alright, got this blue memory card. And there's a blue slot in the stand. Let's see what happens when I put it in then. Got a password. Oh, never mind. We've got one last puzzle. Oh shit. Now this is familiar. What's going on here? It's showing the dice. I wonder what the puzzle is. Well, there's only one way to find out. Roll the 6 dice to move them to where they need to go. Choose which die you would like to move by clicking it. You can roll it vertically or horizontally by clicking and dragging the mouse or using the arrow keys. Okay, so like this. Yeah. Okay. Oh shit, it's one of these puzzles, huh? Okay, so let's do... Hold on. I need to, yeah, I need to look at this. So... let me use the other one as... this is the one from the darts. So this one was like this. No, wait, this is not right. Hold on. Let me go back. Actually, I can access the archive from that screen. Yeah. This. We have red. And this was number 5. This is blue, which was number 6. The other blue down there is number 1. The green here in the middle is, I forgot. Damn, I erased it. Was it 3 or 4? I'll go back and look it, but this other red right here is 2. And then, right, this is 4. And this is 3. Okay. So now, we do this. I assume... Okay, 2 possibilities. Either the face that's facing up has to be the number that I got on the bookmark, or the face that is pressed against the, you know, the surface is the number. I'm gonna try to get either of those possibilities. So this one is blue 6. So if I do this... Wait, I lost track. Where is 6? 6 is there. So if I do something like... Okay, I do gotta line it up properly. So if I do this, that is 6, like facing down, where 6 is supposed to go. Let me leave it like that. Oh, you know what? This is gonna get complicated as I place the dice in place, because I'm gonna have less space to maneuver. We'll get there when we get there. Let's do this red, which should be 2. This should be easy enough. And if it's not this way, I will try the other way. This is red 5. Don't mess it up too much, because that's perfect right there. This blue over here is 1. Like this. And then green. This is 4, so don't mess it up too much. Like this. And then 3, which means that 4 should... There we go. Yes, did it. Good work, Sigma. That was amazing. The colors changed. Do you think? But okay, so this is the puzzle where there are gonna be 2 solutions, I think. I got the blue screen here, which means this is the one for the secret file, but then there's another solution then. Isn't there? Yeah, it's the password to the safe. Yeah, oh, actually I should have, yeah. Yeah, this is the optional one, isn't it? Star, moon, and moon. Let's get it. And let's see if that one is... Yeah. There's nothing anymore. I don't have reason to climb them. So like star here, moon, and moon. Does that give me like the golden files? Yes, it does. Okay. Good job, Sigma. And now, my guess is that the other possible solution to the die puzzle is now the faces that are looking up are supposed to be like the actual ones that are not like facing downwards. If I'm not explaining myself properly, but this one is supposed to be like 6, but now let's make it so that 6 is the one facing up, if that makes sense. Let's line it up just right. Like so. No, I want 6 to be like facing up. Like this. Yeah. Oh no, that's supposed to be blue. Never mind. Red, where does red go? This is supposed to be a red. This one right here, this one is supposed to be 2. Like this. The one here, this one, is supposed to display a 5. Why is this actually more complicated than the other one? There we go. This one right here is supposed to be a blue 6. Almost. There we go. The other blue one is... Well, let's do one of the green ones, actually. That one's supposed to be 4. Like so. This one's a 1. Like so. There we go. The same answer as before. Wait, what? That's not what we did earlier. Is it? No, last time I was doing like facing down. What? Hold on. This is hard. There's nothing else we have found with like a different combination for the dice, is there? Am I crazy? Am I going crazy? I might be losing it. We found this. And we've done it so that the one displayed was like kind of facing down. So now I thought it must be the other way around. But it's telling me that it's the same solution? It's clearly not. Like, this is supposed to be 5. And last time, I was not displaying a 5 here. Like, the 5 was like facing down, wasn't it? Am I seeing things? This one was a 3. This one's a 1. The other green should be a 4. This is getting messy. I want 4. Let me like turn it around. I want the 4 to land on top. How hard can it be? Why is this suddenly so hard? Let me get this out of the way for a second. Why am I suddenly struggling with this? Fuck. I am gonna lose my mind. Just give me the damn 4. Jesus. And now this one is not gonna give me a 3. There we go. Jesus Christ. Now, that one's supposed to be 2. But like, I wanted 2 to look up, you know? There we go. Nope. Stay. That one's supposed to... But it stops. The same answer. That's not the same answer. Also, that was not a 6. Am I doing this wrong? Is it because do the numbers not matter? Do only the colors matter? Like if you just some random colors, like random numbers, like the colors, like red, blue, red. Not even like numbers, numbers should be colors. What's gonna say? This one like completed? Okay, it seems like it's only the colors. So okay, so I guess that the book. Okay. I'm thinking now. I'm overthinking this. This is one possible solution. Like this one only pays attention to the colors, to where the colors go. It doesn't pay attention to like the numbers. And this one is specifically about the numbers, but maybe the color doesn't matter. So I'm gonna try to recreate this number layout, but without paying attention to the colors, okay? I'm specifically gonna go out of my way not to recreate the same color pattern by putting a blue one here. This one should be 5. This one should be 5. There we go. So now, I hope it's not like this solution because now the color is not right. That's blue. Let's change this to, change this 6. Let's make this a number 2, if you can. That one here is a 4. Almost. Not quite. There we go. And just for good measure, let's make this blue. Let's make this a 3. Yeah, and let's make that last one the 1. Almost. Maybe she got a little more. Oh, I guess I'll wait. That's more blue. Go. Oops, no. Okay, so 3, 1, 4, 6, 2, 5. But it's not giving me the answer. So maybe the number in question needs to be face down. Let's try it that way. So this one, number 5, should be facing down. Hold on, I have it. I had it for a second. Almost. Yeah, it is. 5 is facing down. Let's make it so that let's make it a different color dots. This will be measured. 6 should be pressed against the tile here. 2. This episode's gotta be so long because it's 2 dice. There we go. That's 4. Not quite. Like this. 1. Like this. Another one should be 3. And that's the way. Okay, so what the hell? It's 6 facing down, basically. 3 facing down, 6 4. 1, 4, because it's 3 and 2. So I don't know what the hell I'm doing wrong now. Okay, do the colors also have to match? Because I tried with the colors before and I tried with the numbers, but it was telling me like we've already done that solution. So what the hell is there left? I don't know. I honestly don't know. We've done this. This layout has been recreated. This is 5. This is 6, 4, 2, 1, 3. I'm not wrong about this. Does it have to match? Like the exact like pattern? Like it does. Like there's no way it doesn't. Okay. Okay. Thought. What if this is showing me like all of these numbers that I can see here on the faces of the dice that are facing me are different? What if what this file is trying to tell me is that dice number 5, which is this one, okay, because it's the one that's showing 5, needs to go in this position, but it's specifically gotta be this one. It can't be the other one or any other one. Is that something that makes sense? I'm gonna try. And I don't know if it should display the 5 or not. I'm gonna try to make it so. It's making things harder for myself for no goddamn reason. So now that's dice number 5. That's in its place. Now, this is dice number 6. Let's try to get it to its place. Which is right here. Okay. 4. Right here. Dice number 2 goes, if it'll let me set it up correctly. Ah, shit. There we go. 1 should go here. And lastly, number 3. Okay, that's not it either. Fuck. Yeah, 3, 1, 4, 2, 6, and 5. And those were originally like the dice that were displaying those faces. What if I try to make it so that they're facing down? Like the same thought, but now rather than displaying the number on top, they have to sort of like press up against this design. Let me try that.
Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it! 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 Aw.
Hey, I don't know how I did that. I don't know what happened. I thought I was already doing that. I thought I had already done that, but apparently not. So yeah. Now I don't know if the solution was to actually that I had to match only the numbers or the color and the number. My instinct tells me that I only had to match the number to, like, you know, this. But I could swear I had already done that, and it wasn't. It was telling me that I had already tried that solution. So I thought to match both the color and the number, but I thought that's what I did the first time around as well. I don't know. I'm so confused. I'm gonna have to go back and watch my VODs. I'm probably gonna speed up, and there's probably not gonna be like any commentary for all the dice rolls that this took me. But yeah, wow, that was a tough one. And I'm not sure what the actual answer was supposed to be, but okay, we got it. Good job. Excellent work. You two could have helped, you know? Like, I was the one doing this. Whatever, it's okay. Actually, let me, I think this is a different password. Alrighty. So now, it's, star, moon, sun. Okay. Let's go to save now. All right. Star, moon, and the sun. Finally. Ooh, I don't know why the actual answer to like this puzzle room was harder than you know than the blue lock. It's usually been the other way around, but oh man. Huh, it opened. Good job. Sorry, good. Well done. So, what have we got this time? First... Oh. A map. Oh, yeah, this is the... I was confused by the arrows. I was like, maybe they're pointing that we need to go somewhere. It says floor B. The one we found in the cabin said floor A. So did the map in the infirmary. Then that means floor A must be the top floor, right? We did come down here on the elevator after all. So it would seem. There's more stuff in there. Oh, I know what those are. Yeah, keycards. These ones have moons on them. They must be the moon keys that the announcer was talking about then. That means we can play the AB game. We got two, just like with the sun keys. And let's not forget that we're going up against Clover for this edition of the Ambidex game. We do have the points to spare. It's not a life or death situation like it's been with previous votes. I'm still wondering what is she going to choose. My instinct says betray. That's something, just something to take into account. We got two, just like with the sun keys. As a pair, Luna and I should only need one. Then I'll take the other one. So what's next? A piece of paper? It has something written on it. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. An option. See, that sounds wrong, you know? If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of three has to vote. In other words, we can't all stay. We have to vote. But we already knew that, didn't we? Anyway, what else is there in the safe? Only one thing. A key. Is it the exit key? Looks like it. We can open the door. Alrighty. Key we found in the safe. We should be able to open the door with this. Let's go. Presumably the lock for the door right now. It's locked. You guys ready? I'm gonna open the door. Go ahead. I'm all set. Then here we go. 3, 2, 1. You found it. I got an achievement. I escaped from 8 rooms in VLR. Well, ain't that something? Where did this take us again? Oh, right. Yeah, we had the white doors. That last time was a problem. For, you know, Phi and K were kind of stuck because we were missing Temioji and Clover. Yeah, that was another ending that, well, not an ending, but like a to be continued. So I'm so curious to see what's behind them.
Is this another warehouse? It looks like it.
Just like the one on floor A.
There's graffiti on the wall here too. It's something different though.
Yeah. Memento Mori, if the 9th lion ate the sun.
Did they make a mistake? That isn't how you spell it.
Yeah.
They added that E to 9th, but why?
My guess is that this is also supposed to be another anagram, but I was able to figure out the first one. I don't know if I see anything in here. Because we kind of had a clue for the other one. It was like, oh, someone is saying hello, so I was able to see the welcome and go from there. I don't see what this could be referring to. Maybe something to consider. Yeah, that is weird.
What does it mean?
Well, I think Memento Mori is Latin for something like remember death or don't forget your mortality. Yeah, fun fact. This was something that, if I am correct about this, Roman generals, as they were coming back from a successful mission, would have some attendants, like whispering them this word, Memento Mori, in their ears as they made like the triumphant parade through the city. That might be one of those pop culture facts that is entirely wrong, but it's something that I have heard at some point. just a way to keep their hubris in check. That other part, I mean, I assume is just what it says on the
A
tin.
conditional relating to whether or not a lion has eaten the sun?
Yeah.
But what on earth does that mean? It just seems like gibberish.
Agreed. Whatever it means is beyond me.
Look at that door over there.
We've seen the lion motif, we've seen the sun motifs, and no idea.
Doesn't it look just like the one on the other floor? Yeah, but there isn't anything written on this one.
Yeah, there's a big 9 on the other door. I guess that means this door isn't important?
I don't see anything that looks like it might open it either.
Yup, nothing. Not opening.
Of course it isn't. I mean, look at this thing. It's solid steel.
Well, how do you open it then?
From the other side, maybe?
The other side?
Hey, what's the deal with those doors over there? The ones that are glowing white. Do you think they could be chromatic doors?
Or like achromatic doors.
There are 3 of them.
Yeah, I think you're right. See, they've got those little boxes. This must be the next set of chromatic doors we're supposed to go through.
But they're all the same color.
Yeah.
Well, for all the other doors, we had to add colors together to make another color. In this case, we probably just have to make white instead.
Suddenly, the voice of the announcer echoed through the warehouse.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What? How the hell did that happen?
Someone on one of the other teams must have opened one.
Right.
All they'd need is one of the moon keys.
Why would they do that without waiting for the rest of us?
We can ask them when we get there.
I wonder who that was.
Come on!
Oh boy. Take the elevator up. And yeah, back to this place. And I still haven't made up my mind regarding whether I want to trust Clover and ally or betray. Now, just as I said, unlike other times, we are not in direct danger right now. We are good on points. So honestly, I could do either. I could go either way. I want to trust Clover, but she kind of has a track record in this game so far of not wanting to trust others. Do I want to keep feeding that distrust is the thing. I think I'm gonna go with ally, but we'll see. We'll see what Luna has to say. We left out of the magenta door and into the warehouse. There stood Temioji, Dio, and Alice. Hey, what the hell is this? Why did you open one of the AB rooms before the rest of us got back?
Alice and I haven't done anything.
Dio apparently felt he didn't need to wait.
Okay, unsurprising.
You got a problem?
Yes, I do have a problem.
Why? I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the AB rooms.
Listen, man, sometimes it can happen to you that you get stuck on a particularly bad puzzle and they say, hey, 45 minutes until the gates close, so hurry the fuck up. No pressure, by the way. How would you feel if you got that announcement while you're still in the middle of solving puzzles, huh? Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was common sense.
Sigma's right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere.
Right. No sooner were the words out of her mouth.
Oh,
good.
thank goodness. You're all here.
Did something happen?
Yes. It's Quark, you see.
Oh, yeah, of course, the stuff with Quark.
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
Oh, damn.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. His condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Yeah, let's take care of him. Temioji shoved Kay aside and leapt through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks, then ran off after him. Something else worth mentioning, by the way, as far as this route is concerned,
Quark,
we haven't found the dead old lady. That's something that didn't happen when we went through the Cyan door and we went into our first Ambidex game. We still haven't found her, so that's something that hasn't changed in some sort of way. But I believe that Sigma would have still had like that little moment of, it's empty. That's surprising because he was expecting to find her. It just happened off screen. We didn't see it because we jumped straight into it. But yeah.
come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
Temioji grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. I'm so sorry, but I think this is skippable. So let's hurry it up because it's something that we already know. And I want to get into the new stuff. Like Temioji wondering if we found anything in the archives. No, that was just piles and piles of books and papers. Nothing even remotely like medicine there.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
I'm terribly sorry. There was nothing of the sort in the garden.
The medicine was, of course, in the laboratory, in the red door. And Dio was with this group. So, if anyone has it, it's Dio who managed to grab it without the other two, I would have to guess.
Plenty of vegetation, but unfortunately, no medicine.
Oh God, then he's going to... Oh God, no.
Look, just to be sure, where did the three of you go?
The pantry.
Oh, they went to the pantry, that's right. The doors don't necessarily like lead to the same places, duh. So, okay, let's assume that it hasn't been found or taken, because then no one should have gone into the laboratory yet.
There was tons of food everywhere, but Excelivir, nothing.
Temioji slumped to the ground. For a moment, there was silence.
Quark?
Quark!
Oh, here he comes. So, again, stuff that I think we can skip. Gets aggressive. He talks about needing to leave this body. And this is also what happened. Okay. I'm not gonna pause the fast forwarding, but this also happened. Oh, are we gonna get to a dead end or something? I hope not. This is also something that happened over here. Alice was also acting strange. No one here, huh? Damn, where did she go? We found her in the garden last time. No point in complaining. I just need to look somewhere else. I turned and headed toward the exit. And right there was where the game stopped us. Now, if I had to guess, we're gonna be in the same predicament because we still have 2 sick people and only, well, we haven't even found the dose in this situation. Hold on. I think we did find it the other time. Unless I'm misremembering, but let's see. We'll see. Okay, pantry. Is this where we find her this time? So this is the pantry, huh? Alice, Temioji, and Dio search this room. Damn, nothing in here either. We need to find her quick or she's gonna do something bad. If she loses it like Quark did and nobody's around to stop her. Yeah. Shit, I need to hurry. I decided to try the garden, where Phi, Quark, and Kay had gone after passing through the door. Alright. just wondering if the game is gonna let me skip this or if there are gonna be any significant differences. I'm sorry about the skipping, by the way. I just don't know if it's boring to you guys watching or if it's something that you don't mind skipping, because I think I pretty much remember everything, or if I have forgotten some key details, well, that's kind of on me. I just don't want to retread old ground, if that makes sense. The first thing I noticed when I stepped inside was the smell. Plant life was everywhere, and the air was filled with the fresh scent of the glowing, underlaid with the sweet, dry tones of dead leaves on the fruit. While the air outside had been dry and harsh, and here it was warm and wet, the forest that threw a spring rain. Just like Kay said, plants and stuff everywhere. And is she not here? Damn, she's not here either. This is bad. I've been searching for Alice for a while and I've found nothing. I hope that nothing had happened to her, but... Okay. This is significantly different now. Search every corner of floor B. She was nowhere to be seen. This is pointless. I should just get back to floor A. Maybe someone else has found her. I am so worried that we're gonna be finding dead people. Not even gonna lie. We've been separated for so long, and who knows? Okay. Back at the keyboard. And this is where we found Alice and Luna dead in another route, so doesn't look like anybody's here. I should have a look in the rooms. I'm so nervous. Yep. Oh god. And with the scalpel. Alice! The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. It was almost like getting punched. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No. Why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to wobble, and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down. Calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Well, we know that her bracelet is off. She does have blood on her hands. Almost like she might have either defended herself against someone, you know, like her hands were on her chest and they sprayed when they stabbed her. Or did she do it herself? Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. Then at last I pressed my fingers to her neck and those hopes were dashed. No pulse. Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils are dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No. Embedded in her chest was a scalpel. I was no doctor, but judging by the angle, it looked like it had pierced her heart. Had someone stabbed her? No. What is she? Yeah, that's
We're all going to die. I'd rather die here!
No. No! Something in my brain snapped. Ah! A scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. The last thing I felt was my body slumping to the floor as the world went dark. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. Game over. Okay. saw any of the bad endings. This wasn't supposed to happen. Just got an achievement. I got another achievement, but I couldn't read it in time. So we got a bad ending. Alice dies, and that's it, I guess. Wow. All right. Let's save here. Okay. Um. Well, kind of want to keep going, but this feels like a good place to stop because next time we actually have to choose again. We have to choose either to take any of the alternative routes that we could have done or do something else entirely. And I still haven't made my mind up, but this feels like a good place to stop. Actually, hold on. We do have some secret files to read. We could probably do that to finish this episode. And I know I'm probably not supposed to read them. They do contain spoilers or things that are hinting at other things. But at this point, I honestly. Oh, oh, look at that. Okay. So that was a bad ending, but there's still potentially something else that we can do. But it's different from other endings. Or it stops me, but now I can continue from here. I don't know, because that's not like an ending, if that makes sense. I don't know. We'll see. I'm probably gonna leave these alone for now. I'm probably gonna go back to either of these two and then make the other choice. Because I want to see what's. This is a long ass like tree like flowchart. Let's go back to the beginning. Yeah, let's see this sequence again, because why not? And as soon as the game will let me, I'm gonna open the files and go look through them. All right. Okay, so which ones do we have? These ones. Prisoner's Dilemma. Apple and Banana committed a serious crime and were arrested. Since they were accomplices, the police separated them for questioning and kept them from communicating. A detective visits each criminal and tells them the following. If neither of you spills the beans, you both get 2 years. If he climbs up and you confess, you'll get 1 year and he'll do 15. But you keep quiet and he keeps it up, you'll do 15 while he does 1. So I bet you're thinking, well, what if we both rat the other guy out? Pretty simple, pal. You both get 10 years. This is the prisoner's dilemma. Do you betray your partner or stay silent? In the AB game, however, sometimes the most rational choice isn't always the best one. Yeah, yeah. Uh, Antimatter bomb. This bomb uses the energy generated by the collision of particles and antiparticles. So how does it work? Phi explains. Imagine two types of matter that are exact opposite, like male and female. When they're combined, what happens? According to quantum theory, their numbers add together to make zero, like 1 and minus 1, and they kind of disappear because they cancel each other out. They call that annihilation. But when they collide, they create something like a baby, except the baby is sort of pure energy, a lot of it. So, in other words, an antimatter bomb makes an exploding baby. Does that make sense? Totally. A detonator. This is a device that will detonate an antimatter bomb. Technically, it's called a remote triggering detonation signal device, but that takes a really long time to type out, so we'll just use detonator. This particular device has two modes of operation, immediate and delay. Pressing the switch when you're less than a meter away from the bomb will trigger the immediate mode, and the bomb will detonate immediately. If you're more than a meter away from the bomb, however, pressing the switch will activate the delay mode, and the bomb will explode 30 minutes later. Okay, so this is new information as far as I'm aware. This seems counterproductive. If you're close to the bomb, you immediately die. So you kind of have to activate it when you're far away. Cybernetic arm. A device originally created to weaponize genetically engineered psychic bears. Just kidding. It's actually an arm augmented for online sex chat. Not really. In truth, it's the arm from a mysterious libido powered robot. I'm just messing with you. A cybernetic arm is actually a mechanical limb that you can control with your mind. Really. It has titanium alloy for bones, and those are covered with ABT, or artificial biological tissue. The ABT even has artificial nerves, so you can feel pain through it just like a real arm. It has veins that connects to the rest of your body, so if you inject medicine into a cybernetic arm, it'll flow to the rest of your body. Okay, this is interesting knowledge. So, hmm, this is this is different from Light's prosthetic arm, is it? Because I remember it was a plot point in 999 that his bracelet wasn't actually like monitoring any heartbeats or anything, but it really did look just like a real arm. Yeah, he also couldn't feel pain. It's not the same. So okay. Luna's necklace. The blue necklace Luna is never seen without has a cage containing a blue bird hanging from it. If you twist the key on the bottom, it plays music. Someone special gave it to her as a gift, and she said it reminds her of the following lesson: search for happiness wherever you can, because the search itself is what will make you happy. Oh, well, that's sweet. The three laws of robotics. The three laws of robotics. Whoa, that's a creepy thing in the back. Um, the three laws of robotics were created by science fiction author Isaac Asimov and play a large part in his robot series. They are as follows. I'm already aware of these, but I'm gonna read them anyway. 1. A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. 2. A robot must obey the orders given to it by human beings, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. Number 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. Later on, Asimov also developed another preceding rule known as the zeroth law, which appeared in his story Robots and Empire. Okay, I was not aware of this one. I wonder if this is one of the classic zero escape misinformation things, but let's read about it. 0. A robot may not harm humanity or by inaction allow humanity to come to harm. Clearly, the zeroth law has priority over the first three, so the first law would have the unwritten addendum, except where this would conflict with the zeroth law. Whether or not 016 was aware of this law is unclear, but in any event, 016 did act in accordance with it. Who or what is 016? Huh. All right. Okay. So this has implications for the story. Um, Something happened that put humans and humanity at risk. And I'm thinking the Radical Six pandemic, right? It's unclear whether 016 was aware of this law, but they did act in accordance with it. So they didn't harm humanity except where this would conflict with the zeroth law. Sorry, no. Yeah, you can't, essentially the first law, you can't harm you can't harm a human being, huh, except where this law would conflict with the zeroth law. Okay, so what this is telling me is that it is okay for a robot to harm an individual if it's for the benefit of humanity at large. That seems to be what I'm, getting from this. Huh. Okay. Well, that's not eerie at all. That's not concerning at all. In any case, wow, yeah, this was an interesting episode. We finally got to see an ending, although the flowchart is telling me that that's not really an ending. I'm not seeing like any ending illustrations or anything. and I'm seeing what I'm seeing is like where did Alice go? And there is a log. And a log usually means that you can continue. In any case, we're gonna stop here, and next time we'll see where we go. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you would like to continue supporting me. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.